Yeah.
All right, so this is a recording I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
So, what are we seeing again?
We're gonna go see Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh shit! Right. Well,
Yeah.
I've actually watched that in Florida, so I can get to see it again in theaters.
Man, that movie is dope as hell.
It is pretty good. I'm gonna need to see it a second time just to process it all again.
Yeah. A lot of people classify this as like the Batman movie.
I can see that. Though I did really enjoy the animated Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns is dope.
I
oh my
know.
god.
On the flash drive, speaking of which, I have your flash drive right here. I noticed there's like a ton of movies on it. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna pick and choose which ones I want to bring with me because I also need to make room for Cowboy Bebop and all that shit. And yeah, I picked Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2. Holy shit, that was a good adaptation.
Well, see, here's the thing: is that's an adaptation. This one was an original idea, not a comic book.
Yeah, I know that.
They were just like, we're gonna do this.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. It is pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since I was a kid though, so.
A little short in my opinion, but it was pretty good.
Well, I mean, it was a '90s animated Batman.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not like complaining too much. I understand the situation surrounding it, but
it's also the only other animated Batman movie to be released to theaters other than The Killing Joke.
Yeah, but even
officially released to theaters.
Yeah, because Killing Joke was a Phantasm event or whatever, right? Or,
Fathom.
Fathom, thank you.
Phantasm is the movie.
Yes. My brain's been fried all week. I'm just not here. So I guess this is a bonus episode.
Yeah, this is going to be a bonus episode because we're going to go see Sausage Party tonight.
Yeah, this is
baller.
For those of you who want to create a Draft House Drive timeline, which I don't know, with Casey making his fucking spreadsheets of the DCI bullshit. I'm serious. He has like actual spreadsheets.
I know. I think we talked about it on there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So for those of you who want to make a timeline of when we recorded certain episodes and then release them, this is happening right before Sausage Party.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And we may be recording one more episode tomorrow. Well, not you and me, but me and Casey, since you got work.
Oh, true. Yeah. And tomorrow's is a double feature,
Soylent Green and then Aliens.
Okay, so that's going to be Summer Spooktacular 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I may just be taking my brother to Aliens. But
gotcha. And I also watched Alien yesterday.
It's a good movie.
It's very good.
Yeah, well, of course.
I don't understand what the fuck was up with the robots in that movie.
I haven't seen it since summer of sophomore year.
Yeah, that's a long time for you then, considering how our memories work.
Yeah, that's like
it's like a decade ago.
Eons, man.
But let's see. But yeah, the robot in that movie has like weird guts and spews milk everywhere. So I'm like,
that robot. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about like an actual robot. I was like, I don't remember robots. I remember an android.
No, yeah, android, robot, whatever the fuck. Cyberdyne.
Scrubnord.
Astrodyne or whatever they call
Scrubnord. Yeah. Oh, man.
Well, I will say the alien was a bit goofy when it was the man in the costume. Just me! Like in the air duct scene. It was like, oh, yeah, that is totally a man in a costume.
Yeah, oh, man.
Other than that, though, it was a very, very good movie. Yeah. Now I want to legally download Aliens and watch that one too, because I heard Alien 3 is ass.
Yeah, I haven't watched 3. What's really weird though is 3 is actually directed by the same guy who did Fight Club and Gone Girl.
Really?
And like all these really good movies, and then it's poo-poo.
Just Alien 3.
Yeah, he blames the studio, and I've heard that a lot. Like with that one, Suicide Squad had a lot of recuts.
Yeah, I heard that one too, where they refilmed scenes.
And they took out a lot of the Joker.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, that was a good choice. I did not like Joker.
Leto was not happy about that.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't be either, but as a fan, I'm happy because his Joker is just, he skeeves me out, which I guess is kind of the point of the Joker, but not in like the skeeve me out in a good way. Yeah. Like Heath Ledger.
So what I was going to bring up, since we're going to go see Mask of the Phantasm, which is a Bruce Timm, Paul Dini Batman, they also known as people who did all of the best Batman from the 90s. What was your experience with the Batman the Animated Series?
I've watched like the first 3 episodes, and that's about it.
Did you watch it when you were a kid, like occasionally?
No.
Never?
No, I don't think I actually did. I remember watching some of the Justice League animated series, but I don't remember watching the Batman
that was the same
series.
people too.
Yeah. Though I remember we actually used to have a little bit of Batman Beyond on VHS, and it was the Return of the Joker movie.
Man, that movie is amazing.
But I don't remember a single thing from it because I was watching it when I was like 3 or 4.
Do you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, sure, that's
full
fine.
Spoilers?
That's fine.
Okay, so
the movie is like 20 years old
Return
anyway.
of the Joker, spoilers for Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, for those of you Batman animated aficionados out there.
Batman animated aficionados who haven't watched this movie.
Who haven't watched Return of the Joker. But it is like one of the best Batman Beyond stories ever, because so what happens is it flashes forward and back between Batman the Animated Series and Batman, and it goes back to this thing where like Robin was captured by Robin was captured by the Joker.
You know what? I think I do remember.
And
this
then,
spoiler.
like way later in the movie, Robin, or I can't remember if it's Dick Grayson. Yeah, it's Tim Drake. Who's the third Robin. He grew up and he like
the
stopped.
one who in the comics became Red Hood. Correct?
Yes, the one who found
in the New 52.
Leader of the Teen Titans.
Yeah.
But so he.
Oh yeah, because it was Jason Todd who became Red Hood.
Jason
Tim
Todd.
Drake. Okay, yeah.
I thought you said Red Robin. I was.
Yeah. Tim Drake becomes Red Robin. That's right.
But so what happens is then later on in the movie they're like going back and forth, and Batman is no longer Batman anymore. He's just training Terry McGinnis, who is Batman Beyond.
And isn't he like this clone or something?
No, he's not a clone. He's just some kid. I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I could have sworn they revealed at one point he was actually just a clone of Bruce Wayne.
I doubt that.
The hell is it? It's raining. Okay.
Yes, it was raining this morning, man.
Well then, now it's raining again.
But so what happens is Batman, the Joker shows up again. And he's been gone since like
forever.
40 years ago or something. And they end up finding out is when Tim Drake got captured by the Joker injected him with some like Joker toxin or something, and it waited until then to come back, and then Tim Drake was the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Remember that twist?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Isn't like Grandma Harley also in that film?
I can't remember.
I remember I could have sworn there was a character where Harley Quinn was just a grandma, and she has like twin granddaughters or something.
It may be Harley, it may be Catwoman though, because
that could be true.
Catwoman is a lot more likely.
Yeah, that's true. But no, I swear they were like affiliated with the Joker somehow.
Maybe.
By the way, I need to watch this movie, so that I need to watch the animated series. But there's so many episodes.
I know. I've tried to watch that thing so many times. There are so many shows that I start watching and then I get like
bored.
No, not bored. It's just I get distracted.
Yeah.
Man, I started watching just this past summer. I started watching Star Trek. Got 10 episodes in. Stopped watching that.
Uh-huh.
Well, I can still watch it. It's just I got sidetracked because I watched Star Trek. Then I found this show called Stranger Things on Netflix.
Yeah, and I need to watch that one too. Reddit's losing its nutsack over it.
You and me may actually have to do a review on that one because
on that one, that's pretty recent.
Because it just came out a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
But I need to hear it. We need to have a talk on that show because it is interesting.
Well, I'm off work like pretty much all next week, except for like Monday.
We may do that then.
Yeah.
But so what ends up then after Stranger Things, I started watching Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
And I'm still doing Space Ghost. But one show that I started last year that I still haven't finished is Dragon Ball Z.
Yep. Yeah.
I marathoned 3 seasons in about 2 weeks. And then just stopped. And then like in January I watched season 4 and then stopped. And now I'll get around to season 5 someday.
See, that's like me with a lot of video games. So for me, I'm still currently quote-unquote playing BioShock Freedom Planet, which is a great 2D Sonic game that's made by fans. And let's see, there's another one. Hotline Miami 2 I still need to beat because that level, there's like just one level that's pissing me off.
Yep, yeah. I experienced the same thing, but I beat the game in a week. So.
Binding of Isaac, but that's my on and off again.
Well, that one you don't. That one's more not really I'm playing because it's not really story driven. You just keep restarting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I'm trying to beat it, so that's like once I get bored of Overwatch, is another one I keep playing. Though I've just stopped recently, which I really need to keep playing because I want to get a certain skin.
Yeah.
I just need to like no one's online, so I'm just butting up with randos and to get that sweet experience bonus. Like seriously, it's 20%. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But and really, that's about the only games I've been playing really.
Yeah. See, for me, games, I actually beat my first game after a long time.
Doom.
Because I did Doom in May.
Okay.
I think it was in May because it came out in the perfect time. It came out right between fall semester or spring semester ending and summer semester starting. So I had no school, no homework, just Doom all day, and it was the best thing in the world. Now, after that, I will play Binding of Isaac when I listen to like podcasts that I listen to.
I actually need to start doing that. That sounds like a pretty good idea.
I only listen to 2 podcasts, and I mean, an hour for Binding of Isaac is a pretty good time.
Yeah, that gets you about 2 runs if you're doing well.
Yeah, so that's usually what I do is I'll play Binding of Isaac and then listen to whatever podcast I'm trying to listen to. And then...
just like you guys should be doing with this one.
Yeah! But so... And then the other thing is... I just beat Alan Wake.
Oh yeah, because you've been playing that one for a while.
Man, yeah, because I played it when I first got it, which was 2012, when I first got my computer, and it ran like garbage. So then,
Come on, dude, you gotta get over it.
Then I got my new computer, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually like play some of these games that I got, and I have yet to play like most of them. I tried to play Saints Row the Third because I did beat that one on Xbox. I just haven't played it since. But Alan Wake is awesome. That game is like seriously one of my favorite games I've ever played.
Isn't it like a David Lynch style?
Yes, that's why. That's why. Because see, the worst part is I was playing it like because it has 5 or 6 chapters technically. And what I was doing, I was playing like 1 chapter a weekend because it takes about 2 hours to beat each chapter.
Okay.
So I would
and each one of those was like say equivalent to a TV show, like an episode.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It's like a TV episode.
Yeah.
And what I was doing is I was like playing a chapter every week, and then and I would always do it after we would record. So like it would be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I get home and I'm like, yeah, it's time to play Alan Wake for 2 hours. And let me just say, that game is trippy, first of all.
Yeah.
Because it's like David Lynch stuff. And if you don't know who David Lynch is, go watch Eraserhead and then come back listening to this and you'll understand.
Oh, yes.
You'll understand.
Oh.
But so
baby.
I was doing like a chapter a weekend, and I hit either chapter 2 or chapter 3. And then the next weekend, I just played through 3 chapters straight because it was so good. Because, like, seriously, it is amazing. Because I watched Twin Peaks, which is a David Lynch TV show not affiliated with the restaurant. And
yeah, not in the slightest.
But, man, that show is amazing, and that game is pretty much a version of that show. It's pretty much similar ideas, similar concept. And
it's like a mystery sort of deal.
And it works really well.
Are they going to release a sequel for Alan Wake, or no?
That's
crazy.
I heard rumors that a second one's coming out.
Yeah.
But they also did like some DLC. It's like Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and I'm just not getting around to playing that yet. I plan on actually playing Batman Telltale series once I get my hands on that.
I haven't heard much about it, but I did see criticals, like his glitch videos.
Because I actually did get it. Thank you, Duhan, for giving me that for my birthday. But yeah, I do have it. I just need to get around to playing it now.
Yeah, because some dude was messing around with it, and they replaced Batman with an ambulance.
God damn it.
And then they replaced the security guard at the very beginning of the game with a trash can.
God damn it.
And then eventually replaced that security guard with Batman.
Son of a bitch. Oh man, but yeah, I need to play because I like Telltale. I played their Walking Dead game season 1, and that was really good. I have the Game of Thrones one, but I haven't played it.
I've heard that one's ass.
I also have Walking Dead season 2, but I haven't played it. So because when I play them, I want to get the full story. I don't want to do like play chapter 1 and then wait like 2 months for chapter 2. No, I don't have the memory for that. I'm not talking computer memory. I'm talking brain memory.
Well, yeah, considering how you get lost month to month on comic series.
Pretty much 2 months later, I'm not going to remember what happened last time. Even if they give me like a rundown of what happened. I struggle with remembering week-to-week TV shows.
Now, see, I don't really know if I really like those point-and-click games. Recently I found out that I just like games with a lot of high action. And either single player or
you should get fucking Doom, man.
I really should, but my computer would run it like ass. Like, I tried the demo and I was like, no.
You should get Doom, because it's fucking baller.
I know.
Oh, man. Satan overloaded your RAM, bro.
Well, he is a RAM.
Oh, shut up. Oh,
RAM horns of his.
Goddamn baller game.
Yeah. I played the demo and I was having a good time, but it's just, it ran like ass. But I think it's because this NVIDIA, they have like this program that helps you optimize your game based on your graphics card. Yeah. And Doom wasn't an option in there because it was the demo. But recently they said like, hey, we just came out with support for this. If you buy Doom, we'll be able to do it. So I may pick it up while it's on sale.
Well, it was QuakeCon last weekend, so
well,
yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll just wait till Christmas because I still have a backlog of other games to play.
Oh,
no, BioShock remake update hype.
Oh my god, yes.
We're getting it for free.
Well, I'm still buying an actual copy.
Yeah, I'm just getting it for free.
I'm buying the Xbox version.
Yeah,
because I want Xbox and PC, and I just want a physical case.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. That's what that was with me on Overwatch.
Because I have BioShock Infinite, and then I have the 2 BioShocks came in like a complete pack at one point in like the 2000s.
Okay.
Or like right before BioShock. Yeah, right before BioShock. Oh, was it
like a 2-pack? Like, hey.
Yeah, BioShock 1, BioShock 2. And I just got that because I wanted it, and it just sits in my room now. Because it actually looks really nice. Plus, I got it used from GameStop, and it still they still had the stickers that it came with that were promoting BioShock Infinite.
Oh,
so that's
okay. So basically, you just got it for a cheaper price at that point.
Pretty much.
Just open.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to play through BioShocks 1 and 2. But
well, here's the thing.
Hopefully, when they update it, it'll actually be more like friendly because controls are really weird.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. The controls on Xbox are even weirder. B is like heal.
Yeah.
B is
should
heal.
Be jump or something.
No, A should be jump.
Okay.
B should be like bash with the gun.
Like a melee?
Yeah, or something like that. But freaking B for heal makes no difference. Or crouch. It's not goddamn melee.
Or like you do a Call of Duty style where you press in the stick to crouch or something. Either way, yeah, it's weird controls. So hopefully they'll update that or something for the remake.
Yeah.
Plus it'll just look nicer, which I'll be happy for.
But honestly, with the BioShock series, because I played the first one, it was one of the first PC games that I had and I beat completely. And I wasn't paying attention. It was just not a good idea with that game.
Because that game is very story heavy.
Yeah,
very story heavy.
But what I would recommend, honestly, is play Infinite first.
Really?
Yes, because I think Infinite is not a superior game, but it is. It's a lot easier to get into.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to get sucked into the story too, because I bought Infinite on a whim, and what I did with Doom, I pretty much did with Infinite last year. I got it, and then that was all that I did for 2 weeks.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a try after I beat Freedom Planet, because that game is a lot of fun.
Yeah, but like every waking hour was BioShock Infinite, because that game was amazing.
Still recording?
It better still be goddamn recording.
I think they got rid of the little notification saying it was still recording, so that's weird.
God damn it.
Updated.
Fuck.
This is what we get for recording on an actual, for real phone.
Yeah.
And this traffic is ass.
Yes, it is. Well, it's giving bonus extra content. Yeah.
Yeah. So we started with Batman. We ended up on BioShock. What other B thing can we talk about? The Beeble?
Booty.
Booty.
No, that was our The Shallows episode.
Oh, that's right. Because the only good redeeming factor of that movie was the girl's butt.
Oh man.
Oh, that movie was butt.
I can do one thing. So I did this last week on the Suicide Squad episode. Well, it's not going to be last week because this is a bonus episode.
Well, last week in actual time. Another note for you guys who are making the timeline.
But not BioShock. I'm not talking about BioShock. Fuck. This actually works because it's another B thing. Kyle Kinane came out with a podcast, and it is so goddamn funny.
I couldn't find it on Google Play, so I need to actually download iTunes.
Yeah, it's called The Boogie Monster, or Boogie Monster, or something like that. And it is the stupidest shit because it's just him and some guy, and they're talking about paranormal shit. But the second episode, they got off on a tangent on barbecue. So they were like, yeah, we're gonna hit that niche crowd of people who love barbecue and the Boogie Monster. Fantastic. Oh man, this is a B episode. Boogie Batman, Q. Barbecue, Boogie Monster, BioShock.
Red's back.
Bod bam.
Bing bam bada boom.
Oh fuck. Where's that baby from the Flintstones that can supply?
Bam Bam?
Yeah, Bam Bam. Yeah.
I recently saw the Flintstones got a reboot comic.
Yeah, it does.
The art was terrifying.
I ain't touching it. Just like the Scooby-Doo, I ain't touching it. Fuck
okay,
that.
I like the Scooby-Doo Apocalypse because of how ridiculous it is.
Do you still read it?
No, I got the first 2 issues. I'm like, yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah.
When they introduced yeah, this is the Mystery Machine. It's like a fucking tank. I'm like, yeah, I'm good now. I can see where the rest of this shit is going.
It's drawn by Jim Lee. God damn it.
Yeah. They made my favorite character, Velma, a bitch, though. Though Shaggy's still pretty great.
Yay. Oh, man.
But they made him, more of a hipster and less of a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they gave him, that weird facial hair. And they gave him green fucking flannel.
God damn it.
Let's see. They made Fred
A douchebag.
No, he's not a douche. He's just a coward, which is really weird.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, and then Daphne is like still headstrong as usual. She's like the more newer characterization of Daphne rather than the dumbass damsel in distress that was like in the original series. We gotta watch that Scooby-Doo John Cena movie
someday.
Yeah, we're making a back-to-back double feature with the new one they're releasing.
Oh yeah.
Because I have gonna be 2 Scooby-Doo WWE movies.
2 Scoob Spook Doop.
Alright, so you were saying?
Do you remember those live-action Scooby-Doo movies?
Oh, don't remind me.
Those were trash, man.
They were the best trash, though.
Such trash. Oh my god.
I need to watch them both again.
You know what's really weird though?
What?
Is the guy who played Fred, you wanna know what else he does?
Gay porn?
He voices Kanan in fucking Rebels.
Wait, what the
Yes,
fuck?
I am not shitting. I'm not shitting you.
Kanan is Fred?
Freddie Prinze Jr., the guy who played Fred Jones on Scooby-Doo, the live-action movie, both of them, voices one of the best Star Wars characters in the new expanded universe.
Oh my god.
Makes no damn sense, but he does it well, so fuck it.
This is amazing. I need to watch both those movies again, and just to also, weren't you shocked that I knew Sugar Ray and all that shit?
Sugar Ray was
all around the world, statues from the
maybe.
I don't know.
I think so. The guy from the Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know who that is.
The Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
He was my life.
He had like one hit.
Yeah. I just wanna fly.
Yep. And we sang that at the '90s sing-along, I think.
Yeah.
Was that
I think it was Casey who was surprised that I knew who that was.
Yeah.
Because, that movie is garbage.
The movie is garbage.
Wasn't the second movie even worse?
Yes, it was, because they brought out a bunch. Oh, I always remember stupid shit about that movie. Yeah, any movie I remember is just this pointless garbage. But one part that I always remembered was when I can't remember if it was the first one or it was the second one, because it wasn't. They weren't on the island, because the first one they were on the island.
That was
remember?
like the entire time.
And Scrappy Doo got like fucking swole at the end of the movie.
He got possessed by a demon, and it's like, what the hell?
And wasn't the guy, the Mr. Bean, the guy who plays Mr. Bean, wasn't he like one of the main characters in that movie? I gotta search that up right now. God damn it!
I think he might have been. Oh god.
Google Mr. Bean was Mr. Bean in Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed or some bullshit.
Hey Quinn, actually, didn't you say we're gonna watch a movie between these 2 movies?
What do you mean?
When we get back, like after Batman, we're gonna head back to your house to watch a movie or something?
Maybe, or we just tool around and do stupid.
Well, we could record that We're Back episode.
No, because it was it's been too soon. We gotta wait longer.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Remove that from your brain.
Okay, because I watched it again recently, and oh god, do I have stuff to point out.
Yeah, Mr. Bean was the bad guy, Mondavarius.
What the hell?
Oh man.
Oh, this movie couldn't get any more ridiculous. Though I heard it was supposed to be like an adult remake or something like that, which is why they had that one joke in the beginning where it's the Mystery Machine, it's Shaggy and Scooby are inside it, and you just see smoke coming out the top.
Yeah.
Talking about munchie time, like, oh, they're smoking pot.
Yeah.
And I heard like the whole rest of the movie is supposed to be more of that style of comedy, where it's more like making fun of Scooby-Doo from an adult perspective rather than just like, here's a new Scooby-Doo movie with actual people and a weird CGI dog.
Oh my god. And then, who else was in this movie that we would know? The lady who played Buffy the Vampire Slayer was Daphne. Okay. I thought that was someone different. Oh.
Who played Shaggy?
Shaggy was Matthew Lillard, who you might know from, he was in Scream, which I don't think you've seen. Oh shit, he's gonna be in Twin Peaks reboot. Damn, son. That's awesome.
Is he also gonna be Shaggy there?
No. He's in the new, he voices Shaggy in the new, wow, he plays Shaggy in like everything.
Well, good thing he got the live action role too, because
no, like seriously, everything. Like half his stuff is he was in the Kiss movie. He was in the Monster Madness one.
Shit, dude, this guy just is Shaggy then.
He voiced Shaggy for the WrestleMania one.
Well, I mean, he did a really good job of the voice in the movie. I remember.
Well, I mean, he voices Shaggy like everywhere.
Yeah, well, in that case, he just is Shaggy.
That, and then the other thing, I don't know who would know about this movie, but Without a Paddle, which is a movie that I loved as a kid. It had
I remember seeing
it had the orange-haired kid who does Robot Chicken. Seth Green. It had Matthew Lillard, who's the guy who's Shaggy Man, and then it had Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard?
Yes.
What kind of name is Dax Shepard? That is kick-ass.
A white person one.
I'm gonna name my kid Dax.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
Oh man, Jesus Christ.
Or just Thundercocks, just straight out.
Yeah, that's a beautiful name.
Let's see. Well, okay, who played Velma then? Because I just gotta know.
I need to check because I closed it.
Damn it. How dare you?
Okay, let me find it because I don't even think she's in like the top cast.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, no, found her, okay.
Was she in the top cast? She was like literally one of the main characters.
Who was she in Avengers? She was in she voices Wendy Corduroy on Gravity Falls.
Oh! Okay, so another redhead I like.
She's Hawkeye's wife in Avengers Age of Ultron.
Okay.
And let me see, I think there's one more thing that I just want to make sure that was her. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see. We'll see, man.
Wow, this traffic just sucks dick sideways.
Yes, it does.
Through a straw.
Oh, and she was the main character from Freaks and Geeks. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure, yeah.
I've seen the first episode of that, and I was just like, eh. I know it's good, but...
I think it's a pretty good show. I watched it a little while back. I think it's pretty good. Yeah. And then Freddie Prinze Jr. played... Fred, yeah.
That's an easy one to remember.
Freaking voices Kanan in Rebels, which is amazing.
You know, if they ever did like a really gritty Scooby-Doo reboot, I'd love to see Norman Reedus as Shaggy.
I hate that man so much. And see, here's the thing: is I don't like. It's not that I don't like Norman Reedus as a person. It's just I don't like Daryl, and not as an aspect of him being a
the fact that it's like the most popular shit.
The fact that number one, he's the most popular character, and number two, that he's not a comic book person.
Oh, he himself isn't a comic book person?
No, he's not in the comics.
Oh, okay.
Daryl
His character is in the comics. Yeah. Okay, I thought you meant Norman Reedus himself.
No,
doesn't like comics.
Yeah, I just don't like. I just don't like the fact that they introduced him and then he's the most popular character.
Well, I mean, that happens. That happens. TV shows are weird.
I know, but with like comic book adaptation, man, makes me mad.
Yes, I bet it does.
Oh, fuck.
We gotta make you feel better.
What?
This movie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see.
I'm really excited. And we're watching it in film too.
It's like an actual.
Yep.
Okay.
35mm film.
Neat.
Yeah.
I wonder how that's gonna make it look.
I don't know, but I'm excited.
Hopefully decent.
Also, we don't get our usual seats because I waited too long to buy the tickets.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're a little bit further back, but yeah.
Well, as long as we're not further forward.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have a special menu for this one, because I really like that Harley Quinn shake, and I need another one.
They had that one for Suicide Squad.
Oh, that was good.
They also had a Joker shake.
Oh, what was the Joker shake?
I cannot remember. I didn't get it.
It's probably mint.
Maybe
green.
I don't know.
The Draft House makes really good shakes, man. I still like that bubblegum one from The Thing.
I did not get that one because I don't like the taste of bubblegum.
I loved it. It was good. It was another good one. That Dory one was pretty good too.
Well, that one wasn't even for The Thing. That was for They Live. Because he's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
He's all out of bubblegum. Yeah.
They took that quote was in that movie first, and then it got stolen by Duke Nukem.
Which made it more famous.
Yeah, fuck you, Duke.
Yeah.
Duke.
That's what you get for making your last video game, Duke Nukem Forever, which took forever to come out. Ironic.
And then was garbage.
And it was just absolute ass.
Yeah.
It was like one of the worst games of that year, wasn't it?
No, it's one of the worst games of all time.
I wouldn't say of all time, but it's definitely of that year.
Especially because from what I understand, the loading, it just would take goddamn forever to load.
The hype was real. And one of the first things you can do in that game is take a turd out of the toilet.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Throw it around.
Yeah, I remember that. And I remember I saw someone doing I saw a video someone recorded playing that game, and they just took that turd and they picked it up, and then they made the whole bathroom brown.
That must have taken fucking forever. Yeah. Oh, and another one of the first things you can do in that game is like draw on a whiteboard and shit. So so a lot of people just straight up just drew dicks.
Yep. What? Oh yeah, No Man's Sky came out recently.
And I heard that was awful too.
Well, I heard its PC release was awful.
Yeah, but I mean, I heard just like the main game was just incredibly boring compared to what they hyped it up to.
Well, I mean, that's what I imagined it was going to be.
Yeah, I saw the hype, but I was
because you can't exactly like have a game where you move from planet to planet, and you say everything's gonna be different, but you only have so much like code to work with.
Well, what they said was procedurally generated, so really you can only have a small amount of code to actually run an algorithm that would create creatures, right? Well, the problem with that is you can only get so diverse.
I mean, I know, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, like they don't hard code every creature, it's just like it's procedurally generated, so everything has the same base, so there's slight variations, but not anything too wild.
Yeah.
Like the same code, it could probably create like a lion and a tiger, but not say a lion and an elephant, because they're just so radically different creatures.
One thing that I will say though is that game does look beautiful.
I agree. It is a very nice looking game, but that doesn't excuse the gameplay.
Yeah. One thing that I think is actually interesting is the last time we recorded an episode was a Batman animated movie.
Was it
you
just
and
you
me?
and I? Yeah.
Yeah. Last time you and me recorded something, and now it's Batman animated again.
Well, I guess Brett back and Batman all go hand in hand.
Brett back, Batman, Bioshock, Boogie Monster, Barbecue, fuck!
Bam bam.
Bam bam! Oh yeah, I have a haircut.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I completely forgot about that.
So, are we going to record an episode on the way back or not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll just say this is a backup episode as its own, not like a bonus episode. So, scratch that. This isn't a bonus. This is an actual episode.
Yeah.
For when we get lazy.
Yeah, I was saying we put them together.
Yeah. Or like a combo, like one whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like we did with the Comic-Con thing?
Fuck it.
Alright, well, that's a job for the editor, aka me.
Yeah,
so
I don't know how to edit.
It's like literally 3 button clicks.
Yeah, and
I'm lazy when it comes to the
I only
editing.
have 2 buttons on my mouse, so I can only click twice.
Oh, what, did the buttons just fall off? Or? So what happens if you need a double click, man?
Yeah, fuck!
You're screwed.
Yeah.
My old computer was like that. The keyboard keys just kept falling off. I'm like, well, this is ass. I gave it to my brother, and it's still missing the escape key. So he can't pause the Binding of Isaac. Sucks for him.
Doesn't it have the little, like, isn't there something that you can press down?
Yeah, but he had to, like, apply a metric fuck ton of force, so.
Metric fuck ton. Yeah, I'll just get out and get my fuck ton meter and see how much a metric fuck ton is.
It's about 2 ass loads.
2 ass loads, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Let's count that. Fuck.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna park somewhere close to the barber shop. Because apparently it's like right next to the draft house. So
yeah, it is.
How convenient for Quentin.
Yeah.
I just need to find a place to park.
Well, he was here before they were.
Well, go him. He has, I guess people want to get a haircut and watch a movie, aka us.
Yeah.
We're good.
Well, you can. No, that's not a parking spot.
You're not a parking
rolling
spot.
zone.
I'll find a space eventually. This episode's already like 5 minutes longer than our usual.
So. Are you kidding me? It's like 15 minutes longer. Usually we're hitting, well, not 15, it's like 10 minutes longer. Usually we're at like 25.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit like 33.
God, fuck!
Yeah.
Goddamn Mustang bullshit.
You know, I'm gonna go get a haircut just because it starts now.
Yeah, so you get out, I'll park, and we'll see you guys after the flick.
Yeah.